Anyway, happy Wednesday. This is our new campaign. Let's get some stuff up on the screen so we can see what's going on. So there's our incomes and stuff. We're kind of getting established. Again, we're only on turn, what turn are we on? 29. So not too terribly far. Turn this stuff on. And so these are our current logistic points.
Hello everyone.
Oh, there she goes.
My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also find Gimpy on YouTube where he posts previous episodes and highlights of the stream. Just scroll down under the video screen and click the YouTube button in the About section. Then click the subscribe button to follow. Also, please click the like buttons on his videos. You will feel better about yourself. That's it. Thanks.
Yep, thank you, and happy Wednesday. So, this planet, it has seen better days. It's practically a nuclear wasteland and the southern part of the map. So once you can sort of see it, not so well there because of all the green. You see the little green and black circle stuff? That's nuclear waste, or radiation. So, lots of it. It's all over the place. What does that mean for us? I don't know. We know about it. It's nothing special, but this planet has not seen better days. We're expanding to the south, picking up resources as we go. We're not currently at war with anybody, I don't think. If anything, we're making friends with people. Even though it's like these guys. This is Austerlitz. This is one of the factions that we're not at war with. This is Plate Ridge. Same deal, I believe. We'll look at their relationships here in a second. Up here in the north, this is a non-aligned forces faction. These little squares here represent, there's something there. We just don't know what. These guys are out here exploring. Basically picking up some territory as we go. Basically, white line means we're not at war with the people on the other side, which means we can take the territory. The little brownish line means that territory is held by a faction of some kind, usually a minor one. I don't think we have any major factions that we're aware of yet. But again, we can't take their territory from them. And if we cross into the territory, we'll probably start a war. So we don't want to do that right now. We're not quite ready for a war. We're still building up our infrastructure so that we can support a war. And that's why we're down over in this area. We got lucky and found a bunch of stuff here that we can take advantage of. Like, let's see, what's here? These assets. So we got some ruins that's producing over here in the lower left-hand corner. That's what this is, producing metal, which is the black thing. The brown one is rare metals, and that's fuel. So we get that out of there. Also get them out of that one up there. And this is... So we have reactors out here too that are producing power for us. We didn't build them, we found them. They're basically leftovers from the ages gone by type deal. All you have to do is claim them and I think. And then the hot baths, these are good for increases your population happiness by 1 as long as it's connected to a city, which it is because we have roads. The green lines are our logistics connections. Green is good. It means that it's connected to a city, which is our headquarters, capital, whatever you want to call it. Ronkenville right there. And then again down here, just spreading out down here too, grabbing more stuff. Oh, actually, these are ruins that we're mining into to get more metal. Metal is very important. Metal is a very important resource. Over on the left-hand side, that's the little trapezoid, the black trapezoid, 1700. That's how many metals we have currently. That affects basically your infrastructure or your buildings that you can build, recruiting new troops, building new vehicles, that kind of stuff. All need metal. So that's a good thing. They also need, you need industrial points in order to build new roads, build new buildings, recruit troops, all this other fun stuff. So another valuable resource. But this difference between the two is The industrial points you can produce through a building. There's no actual. These are industrial points are basically infinite, as in they're always there. You just have to have the right buildings to produce them. But there's no prerequisite for them. They just happen. They're infinite. Metal is pretty much a limited resource, depending on where you're getting it from. But for the most part, I believe it's a limited resource. Fuel is the same way. Water, technically a limited resource, but it's never been a problem. At least not with this DLC. Water is very available with 37,000 units currently. Food, again, another. But it's dependent on water and energy usually for food. And we also learned last week, I believe, that certain agricultural facilities produce different amounts of food based on how radioactive their current sector is. Lower right hand corner, the rad number. This number, the bigger the number, is affects how much food actually get produced. Like these are basically the same. These are the same types of agricultural buildings, but the values are different because no radiation in this sector, 10 there, and then these things don't matter because these are domes. They don't care about radiation. So that's the way it works. And again, food very important because people like to eat. So anyway, that's that stuff. As far as regimes, so these are the regimes we're currently aware of. Plate Ridge, that's the one to the north of us. Currently at peace with them, relations 53, so not too bad. Oscillate, those are the ones to the east. We're at peace and relations 100, so really good relationship with them. But they are they at war with somebody? No, it just says unknown. I don't think they're at war with anybody. Montana clan, they're the ones to the west of us. Currently peace, 94, so doing well with them. Zeppelian. Now this one is unknown. Australia's Imperial Trade Report. Other traders have supplied us with some intel and trade operations inside this regime. Okay, I won't worry about that too much right now. But anyways, Zeppelian. This is the faction to the southwest of us. It's basically these guys here. That's their territory there that we've been taking. We don't really have relations with them. We're not at war with them. We're not at peace, which means we can take their territory. And they're farther west than the Montana people, and they're also to the southwest of us too, down here. So the plan is to take all this territory, and when we can, we'll have these guys go down here and grab as much as they can, and then we'll push west too and grab as much territory as we can go this way too, without pissing off Montana too much. And again, for some reason, we don't have relationships with this faction. Now, what's interesting about this faction is they do have these ancient walker units, basically mechs, that they have. Which would eat up our infantry currently because we don't really have anything better. Oh, actually, we have, I think, APCs now, but we don't have any built. The walkers would tear up our infantry, so we got to be careful with them because we really don't want to start with them because we know they have at least 2 units or 2 units of mechs, so we don't want to screw with them. One of them is trapped in here. That's what this is. That's one of the walker units. They can't. I don't think they can go into our territory without causing problems. So, Shadow Empire sounds too ominous. Why not Funland Empire? Because that doesn't sound fun at all. The Hannah Montana faction. No, that's not what that is. It's just Montana. It's a Montana faction. What's the actual name? Montana clan. It's the Montana clan. So anyway, there's that. What are we currently building everywhere? I don't know. What do we want to build? Oh, here's our stratagem cards. These are basically cards you pick up every turn based on how things are going and what your government is, that kind of fun stuff. And you spend, usually it's political points. That's a little green fist there. Upper left hand corner, we currently have 100. And again, you use those to basically use these cards. And some cards are just happen automatically. Some require a skill check of some kind, which depends on usually your leader or your council member or whoever, one of your, leadership people, has to make a skill roll and, pass, fails, critical success, critical failure, blah, blah, blah. So, that kind of stuff. And again, we use these cards. Most of them are just you use them. But again, there are some skill checks in there. Like this archaeology effort and prospecting push would be one as well. 43 points for that. So this one would require it's difficulty 75. And our person who would be in charge of that is William Silverfort, our economic council leader. He's got a plus 37, so that means what? 38? You have to roll 38 or better in order for that roll to be successful. For the prospecting push, this would basically makes it so that you have a better chance of finding resources in the prospective area, sector, whatever. If successful, you'll find a new resource X. So we only have the one card. We'll wait a little bit, see if his skill goes up anytime soon. And then they have other costs here, the little white stars, suns, whatever you want to call them. Those are fate points. These are a little bit harder to come by. The political points are basically produced by certain buildings that you build. The fate points are usually through different things you do in the game, like conquering a city or something like that. The leadership cards, spies and stuff like that. Priests. Assign a regular or military unit increases XP through combat. So we should actually dish these out more. Question is, who do you want to give them to? I don't think I really want to give them to these guys. These might be good, but I thought we gave them to these already. Gave them one of these cards already. Let me double check. No, we did not. Oh, we can upgrade them. No, we don't want to upgrade these guys because this is not an upgrade, actually. These guys have laser guns. These guys currently have laser guns. It's machine laser gun. The main armament is a light plasma blaster. It has been issued padded in virus suit. So their armor sucks, but they've got these light plasma machine gun blasters. I'm sure they're fine. But those are the guys you want to give a card to. Down. So no difficulty because you're just giving this little priest to follow them around. They get more experience in combat.
Roger that.
So there. Okay, so plan today is to, like I said, we want to expand all the way down into here to the south, grab as much stuff as we can there. Looks like we can expand over in this area too to the east, below Austerlitz. And we, of course, we want to expand to the west too as much as we can. Okay, that's that. What are we currently building in Rocketville? Rocketville has... I can build there, can do another mining thing. Oh, upgrade a recycling facility to level 3. Industry 2, biofuel refinery. This will turn 10 energy and 300 food into fuel. Government buildings. Bureaucrat offices. Oh, we don't have these yet. These guys produce basically research points for technology stuff, which we'll look at here in a second. Let's get that started. And this will cost us 2,000 workers to get working, 200 metal, and 100 industrial points. We currently have 107 industrial points and 1,700 metal, so not a problem. Okay, so that. And again, we didn't look at our technology. Tech. So this is our current tech tree. We're not very deep into it because, again, kind of early. But basically what it means is green, fully researched, available to us to use. If it's grayed out, haven't discovered it yet, so obviously I can't research it. If it is yellow, it means we've discovered it, but we haven't researched it. So it's basically propeller engine, hospitals, and rocketry are discovered. We just have to research them. Everything else is still grayed out still. We don't have all our consoles yet, so that's part of the issue. We have commander, advisor, secretary, director. We have an economic council. We have a Supreme Command Council, Military Research Council, Model Design Council, and an Air Force Research Council. So they're all supposed to be working on their little jobs, doing stuff. These are all the units we can currently use or build. Basically, these were the basic units. These are the upgraded ones. They've got carbines and an envirosuit versus a slug thrower. So slightly better than the foot troops. Machine guns. These guys, machine guns and envirosuits. They're fairly new for us. Motorized transport, so this is just a truck to carry stuff around. A buggy, recon vehicle, and then our armor transport. This is an APC that we just recently researched, called a bolter bus. It's got a machine gun, 100 millimeters of steel plating, and a heavy diesel engine. It'll be fine. We haven't built any yet, though. Speaking of, raise a formation. We don't have, and not only do you have to research the technology to build stuff, then once you're able to build stuff, you have to wait until the formation can be that is researched as well. You can sort of speed things along with the right console, which I don't think we have currently, but until we can get a council that involves the APCs, we can't really do anything with them. We can do that's raising formation, replace troops. Oh, yes, we can. Can we even do this? Oh, we can do this. So we can do 2 units of them. Note that while with producing troops inside your SHQ, the troop supply reserves, blah blah blah, will not be charged. Sure. Produce 20 bolter buses and deliver them to SHQ. Freed up 100 manpower after the deployment was finished and returned them to SHQ. So, those guys. So now they're here. But they're part of our garrison. They can't go anywhere when they're here, so I think we can transfer them around though, right? We might be able to transfer them. So now they get a bus to drive them around in. See, that'll work. Ta-da! Okay, so now this our little where are they? These guys. Okay, so our little 200 units of blaster machine gun, plasma guns, whatever they are, now have little APCs to ride around in. See, it works. Basically 100 units in each. It's 10 units per bus or APC. So in this case, that works out perfectly, right? 200 troops. I think that's how it works. Or is that 100 per? I think it's. I'm not sure. But anyway. Okay, so we're basically out of industrial points for doing anything productive. What's this here? Oh, these how many recruits we have standing by. 22,000 troops ready to go into stuff. Money, we're down to 136. We should probably trade some of this if we can. Sell. Fuel. Let's not sell our fuel off. Metal, we're not going to sell. Food. Let's keep our food for now. Rare earth. We've got 749. We don't really need those right now, so we'll sell 56 for 286 credits. And we're good. Machines, we do not want to sell those off. We're going to need those. But anyway, need some money, so we're up to 432. Next turn. Because I think everybody's moved. Well, everybody that wants to move has moved. Yeah, these guys have moved. So this little lower left-hand corner there, that little circular thing, that represents how many action points they have. One is not nearly enough to move around, but it's okay. Next turn. This is our turn being processed. Oh, and there's also a trading house, a maritime trading house factions out there. They basically control who gets to move across the water and all this other fun stuff. So you want to develop good relationships with them if you can. We've already started developing a relationship with one of them. Anyway, we're in full-blown time of efficiency. The effect is your public industrial assets will get a protection bonus. The current strength of this effect is very serious, 100. Gained 10,000 public industrial points. In one turn, the effect of time efficiency will start diminishing. Hey, Maki, welcome back. Happy Wednesday. Doing well. How are you doing? Okay, so new cards. Worker privileges. Want to give your workers some little privileges, like better housing, better food. That pisses off your regular population when you do that, by the way. There's a side effect to that one. Militia project. Our militia will appreciate a proper barracks and a zone HQ of their own. I thought we gave them one of those already.
Hello everyone. My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also find Gimpy on YouTube where he posts previous episodes and highlights of the stream. Just scroll down under the video screen and click the YouTube button in the About section. Then click the subscribe button to follow. Also, please click the like buttons on his videos. You will make him feel better about himself. That's it. Thanks.
Sorry, doing notes. I just had an idea. I don't know why I came up with a stupid idea, but I had to write that down before I forgot it. And by write, I mean type. That's what you're clicking for. Okay, so over the left-hand side, you can see now that we're building stuff and recruiting stuff. So we lost some metal there, some industrial points we need to build back up again. Then we're using machine parts. What are those for? We must be doing something somewhere with that. Anyway, so we'll do decisions first. I got to learn to do decisions at the beginning of the turns because these decisions can require materials sometimes. Anyway, new director for Interior Council. Interior Council is without leadership. We need to appoint someone, put somebody in charge. Suitability rating, this guy is Damien, is slightly better than Piotr. I guess that's how you say that. Anyway, we're going to appoint Damien to this role. Make him happier too. Okay, so this council deals with taxation, tariffs, human resources, and interior policies. That's fine. Not the council I really wanted, but it's okay. Okay, Anima Circle, request your blessing. So, to help them in Rockville, they organize a meeting. They'd like you to attend to speak some words. And I forgot. Oh, I didn't look at this stuff. So over the left-hand side again, this is basically our government type stuff. We're focused on a meritocracy type government, enforcement, and heart. What do those mean? Meritocracy, as these numbers go up, you get little bonuses and whatever. Like currently we're at 65. So if you go down on the list and at 60, well, yeah, at 60 we have operational command roles are plus 25, stratagem, patriotic collection, and unit feat champion. Now if we can get up to 70, administration roles are plus 40, stratagem, cult success, and unit feat tough NCO. So each one of these has that type of deal. So you just basically decide which one you want to focus on. Usually this is determined at the start of the game where you get to make decisions on how your government was formed and all those other things. So the idea is which ones you want to focus on. Like I said, meritocracy, enforcement. So, you know, enforcement denotes the level of discipline and rigid rules inside your nation. So in this case, we want, you know, better enforcement of stuff. And currently we're at 67, so we can hit 70. Tax bonus increased by 100%. Currently we're at recruitment bonus plus 100%. Suppress unrest, draft recruits, and elite trainers. And then heart. Heart denotes a people who have faith and belief in each other and their own joint struggle. So currently we are at level 6 or at 60 points. And people loyalty bonus plus 50%, stratagem and retreat. So again, as you go up to stuff, you get better and better stuff. And what's also kind of cool is how these things relate to each other. So in this case, like say this option, if we go negative, it's going to reduce our heart by 3. But if this goes down by 3, I think the psychology of the mind goes up by 3 as well. And if this goes, where is it? That one goes up. I don't know. But anyway, there's a relationship. So if one goes up, another one goes down. I think that's what the arrows mean. If I remember correctly, that's how it works. So if the government goes up, your enforcement goes down. Or if autocracy goes up, meritocracy goes down. So again, there's always a, you know, a yin and a yang thing going, sort of. So the question is, what do we want? So in this case, democracy goes up, which will affect autocracy going down. Yeah, I think that's okay. It only goes one direction. It doesn't mean this one goes up. This one goes up, that goes down. And the heart, if this goes up, the fist goes down. Again, I think you get bonuses from. You still get the bonuses of these, you know, even if they're lower levels than the main one. I think. I'm not exactly sure. I need to read up on that one to see exactly how they interact with each other. But see, I think we drop democracy. Does autocracy go up? I think. We'll have our heart go up. We'll go positive.
Affirmative.
We will attend a little movie. There was Moss rejoicement. I think that's supposed to be much rejoicement among the cult members. Our relations with them went up. Okay, so there's our decisions for this turn. Now, what do we want to do? Mrs. Skimpy needs to talk to me. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so these guys, we're going to have them go down over here, I think. See what we can find down here. They can't move very much because this is a forest, so it's a little bit slower movement. And we have to remember to build roads behind them so they keep their supplies up. And you know that's working because the lower left-hand corner of the card, the little green square, or dot, whatever you want to call it, that means they are fully supplied. If that color changes, it means they are not getting full supplies. Basically, the closer it gets to black, the worse it gets. Those guys aren't moving. Those guys are staying there too. These guys are exploring up here. So we could attack here, but we don't know what those are. Now see this truck, see they're at yellow, so they're outside of the range of the road here. But if we move it back this way, still yellow. But we could actually build a road going this way too if we really want to, which you probably should, just to be safe. So, how do we build a road? We build a road over here. Construct a road, just a regular dirt road. Oh, I don't have the industrial points. Oops. We need industrial points to build a road. We're currently at 0. You'll be fine. I hope. Okay, we don't have anybody over here exploring. The truck's good though. Can leave those guys here. And again, they're just staying here to make sure they don't try to send anybody across the border. These trucks can do some exploring. They've got some militia, artillery, and buggies with them. But the trucks are carrying supplies and whatever, so they can travel a little bit farther. No, them. Let's see what this is in this little peninsula here. Ah, there's one of the bots or mechs is right there. So he's kind of cut off. He's kind of stuck there now. Doesn't bother me. Okay, so that's that. Okay, let me check some reporting of our what is it? Profile? No, it's profile overview. Letterbox? No, that's not what I want. Looking for what are counts? There's like a overview, profile overview. Is that it? No, that's not it. Victory. Technology overview. So research stuff that's there. Known in research in progress binary text. So economic, military, and Air Force are all working on stuff. Military Research Council's not very far into that, is that? It's a nice big fat 0 on the rocketry. Rocks? No. I think that's what I'm looking for. Is it? Ah, here we go. Dashboard. Duh. Anyway. We are loved currently by the people. Technically, we're an empire, but we have a senate for some reason. Word score, we are truthful. Means we don't lie to our friends. Seeing BPs, it's bonus points or something. Civilizations level going up, admin levels going down, tech level going up. Okay, so Economic Council, Discovery Investment at 41, Hospitals at 43, that's for research. No research target yet for the Military Research Council. Is that because we have nothing? I need to talk to our military people. See why they're not working on stuff. Military Council, where are you? Military Research.
Standing by for orders. Affirmative.
Okay, we're supposed to be doing rocketry. I'm guessing this was available that we didn't tell them to research it. The problem with this is if they run out of stuff to research, they don't tell you that they're not researching anything and that they should be researching anything. I wish there was a notification for that, but there doesn't appear to be one. But it's okay. We'll live. Just gotta be, you know, stay on top of stuff. Okay. So rocket building stuff. So we're building a bureaucratic office down here at the bottom of the screen. It's almost done. The metal mine way off in the south, that's still being built. Oh, we're also building another recycling thing. We're missing industrial points. Yeah, we need more industrial points. Not enough. So I screwed up by starting another construction job. That's going to slow everything down. Next turn. That's basically what that means. Just next turn. Gotta wait. they attacking me up here? Are they moved? 2 decisions. Oh yeah, your militia forces hold a parade to show their strength and loyalty. We are in the later stages of our 2 turns left for the time of efficiency. We discovered a new tech, radiation filters. We have an idea to create filters specifically to filter out radiation. If we do the research, all our existing vehicles and suits would be upgraded. It's probably a good idea with the amount of radiation around this place. Okay, new cards. Meet a CEO, antitrust ops. This fellow is a common thug, but he knows how to preach hate against the enemy. See a friendship. Okay, so yeah, it's gonna be a while before that stuff is done. Decision cards. Job in hands requests permission for a personal guard. No. We don't allow personal guards. So that'll make autocracy go down. Might make our meritocracy go up. Let's find out. Goes to 64. And mine goes up by 7. That's going to hurt our heart. Reproach him for even asking. That'll increase our heart. It'll annoy him, but it fits our alignment, so to speak, a little bit more appropriately. So, drop autocracy. Might make a meritocracy go up. So, let's see.
Affirmative.
So he doesn't like that. He'll get over it. Our other people didn't like it, or one other person didn't like it so much. It did not affect that, did it? Because I was already at 64. That's okay. Militia parade. On a beautiful day, your militia paraded through the streets. I understand you were present at the parade and gave thanks to our militia troops in person. But maybe there is something more that you'd like to do. It has long been customary for the militia to receive some extra monetary allocations from time to time. This would be a good moment just after the parade. Do you want to offer a gift to your militia forces? No, that would be bad. Yes, please allocate 200 credits as a reward for their services. We have 589. And militia will like us better. So, yes, please allocate 600 credits as a reward for their service. 600 credits we don't have, so we can't do that one. Unless we go and sell something. Makes them like us even more. But it seems like a kiss-ass move, doesn't it? We'll just do the 200.
Copy that.
I don't know why he would be not happy with that. Okay, so, there. So there's really nothing here. That did they? Yeah, we're trying to. I don't know. Again, don't know who that is. Don't know what they're doing there. Ooh, ruins. So it's another mining area. Gotta let the other ones get finished first, though. This is a mining area over here, too, and this is the baths. Oh, this also has the 2 reactors. If we can get a road connected over here, that would be great. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it doesn't matter which way we go. It's a lot of. The reason I'm looking is because it may take more points to go through this jungle than it goes through these forests. We'll have to see. Actually, I can see that now. So from there, that's 180 points to get from there. Still 180. From up here, 280. So the forest or the jungles are definitely harder to go through. 160 points just to get through. 80 there, another 80 there. Only 20 once we're there. Yeah. Jungles are definitely worse than forests. So we definitely want to go this way. When we can afford it, which we can't right now. Okay. So assets. I wish I could buy industrial points. I wish I could buy them, but I can't. Again, industrial points. This is all the stuff that we're producing and sending it out, that kind of stuff. That's what the numbers represent for logistics. So industrial points. Reducing 180. 164 is being used on construction. Okay, next turn. We're seeing stuff off the coast here. Oh, and this planet has vertebrates on the. This is an Earth. This is a planet out in space somewhere. There is life on the planet. It's not intelligent life. It's just there's a vertebrate here, like large lizards. I think they're like 9 meters long or something like that. Are they hostile? Maybe. We haven't really run into them yet. So, I think that's actually what's up in the snow, but that doesn't make sense because
hello everyone.
They're lizards. Reptiles don't
My
live in
name
the
is
snow.
Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also find Gimpy on YouTube where he posts previous episodes and highlights of the stream. Just scroll down under the video screen and click the YouTube button in the About section. Then click the subscribe button to follow. Also, please click the like buttons on his videos. You will feel better about yourself. That's it. Thanks.
Yep, thank you. And so these buildings are basically gonna finish sometime soon. The only thing they're missing is the industrial points. They have all the resources and the workers I think they need, right? They're a little short actually. Needed 700, got 700, same here. So this is missing the people. It's like 100 people short for workers. I'm sure it'll be fine. All these other buildings, these are buildings in our empire that we don't own. They're part of the empire, but they're privately owned. They're not owned by us, the government. So they do their own thing. They hire workers, they produce stuff that we get a cut of, you know, that kind of stuff. Taxes, basically. This is a hex perk, no settings possible, so we can't actually take it over. The bath, same deal. Okay. So again, I don't know what that is. It might be again one of those lizards. Two of them. But again, this is tundra. This is snow. But reptiles don't live in snow, so I have no idea what this is. The only way we're going to really find out is if we run into them. That could go badly, so we don't do that. Oh, look, there's something down here too. Now this could be a lizard. The brown ones, these belong to the Zappelian territory. So that's why they've got a different color than these. These are neutral. Okay, so he's outside of the range of the road here. So, oh, what's this? Dotted line usually indicates there's land over here. wait though. Oh, I forgot to do my decisions. National budget allocations. So this is all our different councils, how much money they're getting. Cut of the pie, basically. And just leave everybody there and they'll be fine.
Copy that.
Not being reshuffled. Set salaries for your leaders. So current advisor salary is 4 credits. Current council director salary, we'll bump them up a little bit to 4. Zone governor, sure, bump them up. Secretary needs more money too. HQ commander salary, why is it so? Oh, yeah, bump that up 1. I think we're good.
Copy that.
So, everybody who got raises got happier a little bit. And nobody else, no changes in their salary, so they don't respond to it. Okay, auction. So this is buy stock in the Poseidon Ocean Maritime Trade House. I think we already own a couple of shares. Question is, we have 502. We'll go 390 to bid. And if we don't get it, we get our money back. But if we get it, we get a share in the company. When will we find out? At the end of the turn, I think. Again, this goes with technology, models, profile. Trade, not trade report. Profile overview, no, that's not it either. NTH, so. Yep, so there we go. I am the main shareholder in this particular company. If we get another share, we'll have 4. And again, we get paid dividends from them. And how do it's around here somewhere. Dollars for treasury cash flow. There we go. So treasury cash flow. It's down at the bottom of the list. Dividend income. Currently 90 credits from that particular one. So that's not a lot of money, but we are making money. We're bringing in 378 credits, and we're spending 237. So a little bit of money every turn. Okay. I think that's it for us. Well, we could recruit some more military units if we want to. Do I want to, though? What can we recruit? What can we recruit? Is anything good? So infantry, there's the 8 downstairs, the trucks, armored transport, machine guns, and buggy. So not a lot to choose from right now. Oh, can we upgrade our troops? Do we have any troops to upgrade is the question. So militia is militia, you can't upgrade them. They are stuck where they are. These guys, you can upgrade them, but they're pretty good right now. So militia can't be upgraded. So we need to get some regular troops in here. So raise the formation. Machine guns. So foot soldiers with line troops. Line troops, those are the reject guys. Right? Crap, which one is which? Infantry. Line troops, those are the ones we want. Foot, not so much. So line troops are our best ones. Best troops currently. And they're not that great. But now, unfortunately, this is... So infantry, line troops. This will eat up... we don't have any industrial points, so we can't do that. We'll raise. So machine gun infantry. Not line troops. Whirlwinds was the machine guns. And we don't have the industrial points, so we can't do this. And it would eat up... No, it wouldn't eat up our machinery. Very good. Yeah, we just don't have the industrial points. Okay, next turn. Until this construction... we have like 3 buildings being built, which is killing us. We need more industry. Industrial points. Look at that moving around up there in the north. 3 decisions. News outposts wanders through the land. We are entering a crisis of passion. The effect of is your zones run the risk of suffering unrest-related events. The current strength of this effect is light. Unrest tests in zones will be modified with +2. In 6 turns, the effects of the crisis of passion will come into full force. You made it into a new epoch. You gain +1 FP, which is the fate points. A representative from a maritime trade house has arrived to discuss with us. Admin levels increased to 5, I think that's what it said. Yep, increased to level 5. And fate stratagem pack awarded. You received 4 new fate stratagems. Bad rations, that's how you get. Basically, you give bad food to your troops and you get 2 fate points. Political points. I need more political points right now. Help me. For a fate point, you get 50 of those. Maritime breakup. Sometimes captains part ways. This is...
Hey, bag of water.
Uh-oh.
It is time to take a break.
There we go.
Go stretch your legs.
Traveling teachers.
Your next break is in 1 hour.
Okay, this stuff. There's nothing really special there. Our bid of 39 blah 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 was the highest. We won the auction. We now own a total of 4 shares. I think I'm the only major faction in contact with these guys, so I have a feeling that we might be owning this country or company eventually at the rate we're going. Because we're up to 4 shares now. But it's also increasing our income through dividends too, which is good. Anyway, I'm going to take a break. Get up, stretch my legs, go talk to Mrs. Gimpy, and I'll be back in a few minutes. Thank you all very much for watching. Just saving the game, you can't see it on screen, but that's what I'm doing. Okay, so I'll be back and get up, stretch my legs, get some water, talk to Mrs. Gimpy, and be back shortly. Thank you all very much for watching. Enjoy the dong video.